rate us on iTunes and what was the other one?
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
There you go. Good work! Have a banana.
I like the numbers.
Fuck!
Hi, welcome to From a Hat, the show where we pull our topics out of a hat and then talk about them, just like it says in the title. I'm Phoenix.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Ben. Chloe, you get to draw out of the hat today.
Do it.
Yay!
So there's the hat. Have some fun. What did you get?
Which sitcom would you choose to live in?
Alright, which sitcom would you choose to live in?
What's our theme for this one?
We should
It's
do
gotta be
Friends.
Seinfeld.
What?
Oh no, Friends is good.
Because Friends is the most iconic sitcom.
Didn't
So no one told you that was gonna be this way.
Phoenix!
You utter ball bag.
It takes a lot to make a stew.
A pinch of salt and laughter too.
A scoop of kids to add the spice.
A dash of love to make it nice. And you've got
Too many.
So who wants to go first?
Okay, we'll get the guest to go first.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, that's me.
That is you.
Oh, man. Well, I really like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But
Okay.
it depends, would I be living in Bel-Air with the family?
No, you'd probably be like an extra, like one of his friends.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that if you're living in that universe, you're part of the main cast.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying not main cast. I'm saying like you know, there's I haven't seen it in ages, but the guy that always comes in, hangs out with Will Smith,
And then gets thrown out of the house?
and then gets thrown out of the house.
Oh, Jazz!
You'd be yeah. Is that DJ Jazzy Jeff?
My brain instantly went, Urkel?
No, Urkel is a garbage sitcom,
I know
and
it's
he
Urkel.
did not do that.
Fuck
Yes, he did.
Urkel.
He did. He
He
did
did
do
or
that
did
a lot.
not do that, but that's neither here nor there.
No, but you'd be like one of the like main characters who's not a part of the family, just one of the main character's friends.
Alright,
Okay.
so why do you want to live in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Just because I like Will Smith.
Fair
It's a really
enough.
lame excuse, but yeah.
I think it'd be interesting living in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air world because they've shown that, like I think in maybe 1 or 2 episodes, that they're aware they're on a set.
Yeah, in the later seasons too, like when they knew they weren't
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
Like
well,
renewal.
there's a line where he's like, "We don't even have a roof," and the camera goes up, and it's
Yeah.
like clearly a set. It's like, okay, cool.
And then like Carlton runs through all the sets too in one episode. That was funny.
That was good. Alright, but you just like Will Smith.
Yeah, and I don't know, well like it depends, would I be one of his like numerous types of girlfriends or something? Because
Well, that's not a main character.
That's true.
But hold
They
on.
only are in it for like an episode.
That's
from what I
recurring.
can remember, he's never had a white girlfriend.
Was the girl in the
I'm sure
poetry
there's
one
a-
white?
No, I don't think I remember one. I don't know.
I'm sure there's a plot where Uncle Shredder gets upset that he's dating a white chick.
That does sound familiar.
Yeah, you're probably right there.
No, I call him Uncle Shredder because that guy's the voice of Shredder from the...
Really?
Yeah, from the old...
Really?
Did not know that.
Yeah, the original
Whoa.
Ninja Turtles animated cartoon. That guy's the voice of
Damn,
Shredder.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah, that's it, Phil. I also couldn't remember his name was Phil.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Uncle Shredder.
Shredder sounded so right to me.
Yeah.
Like, Uncle Shredder didn't seem like a problem in my
just didn't.
mind at all.
You just didn't question
Nah.
it.
I was like,
Okay.
okay, sweet, Uncle Shredder it is.
Shredder it is.
Aunt
That's fair
Krang.
enough. You're allowed to like what you... Aunt Krang?
Yeah, Aunt Krang and Uncle Shredder.
Oh, how good would Fresh Prince of Bel-Air be if it was
Oh, man.
Shredder and Krang instead of Uncle Phil and his wife?
Ah, that'd be garbage, and I would watch every episode.
Actually, you want to know why it'd be a bad idea to live in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Chloe?
No.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Because Uncle Phil's a murderer.
Oh yeah,
Makes
I've
sense.
seen this theory. And
He's
I
a
was like
monster.
shocked by this.
Who does he kill?
He kills his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, but none of the other characters, so it's fine.
He's very violent.
As long
He's
as you're
really
not...
violent.
He throws one of his...
He throws Jazz out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's awesome.
He killed his wife. That's why the wife changed actor.
Yeah, after they had a kid.
God, that show.
Yeah.
What a fun time.
So if you piss off Uncle Phil...
You're
then
fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Fair
And no
enough.
offense to you, Chloe, I mean, we're family, but you'd piss off Uncle Phil.
You're not wrong, Ben.
You'd
You're
be-
not wrong.
You'd be dead in a ditch by dawn.
I don't want to die.
Well, now that I've successfully ruined Chloe's choice, Phoenix.
Okay, so there are a lot of good sitcoms, and I've watched a good many of them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you consider Sex and the City a sitcom?
No.
No.
Damn it! What is it then?
It's a
Yeah, that's a good question. What is Sex in the City?
it's a drama show.
I guess.
It's a drama
No,
show.
no, it is. It's pseudo porn for women. It's basically it's a drama show that deals with things that apparently matter to women. Although that being said, I think it's not a very good show. It's still it's all right, but there's better versions of that show out there, like the show Girls, which is
Girls
infinitely
is
better.
good.
But anyway,
But Girls is a comedy.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's not a sitcom.
No, I guess.
A sitcom is shows like Friends and
Yeah.
Fresh Prince of
But
Bel-Air.
sitcom just means situation comedy. Comedy around situations that happen.
Correct.
In life.
Yeah.
So Girls would technically be a sitcom.
It's not a sitcom.
Doesn't matter. Because
You can't
I'm
pick it.
choosing probably Community. Because Community, while there's the main cast...
That reminds me, another thing that's wrong with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh no.
You're gonna go insane from having a laugh track for everything.
Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah, no, I
laugh
didn't
tracks.
think about that.
I
Every
changed my
time you
mind.
stand-
Two and a Half Men.
Yeah, because no one laughs at Two and a Half
Exactly
Men.
right.
Every time you say something funny, you have to pause while a laughter plays. Do they hear the laughter that plays?
I've changed my... Well,
I don't know.
it depends. If you're going old school sitcoms, yes, because when they pause, often they'll wave to the audience and stuff like that. Like, thanks, I'm doing a good job, aren't I?
I like, there's an episode of Red Dwarf
Mm-hmm.
where there's this joke, and it was so funny that the actor who plays Rimmer, Chris Barry, walked in to say his line, and he had to stop and wait for like 20 minutes while the audience laughed at what was happening on the stage. And every few minutes he just, he'd go to speak, and then oh wait, they're still laughing. And he'd just wait, and eventually got to the point where they died down enough, and then he just chimed in with his line, and they started up again. And in editing, they had to cut that down.
Fair enough. I've changed my mind again. I was going to go Community.
Then you were going to go 2.5
Then
Men.
I was going to go 2.5
Just to
Men.
clarify, did you mean Charlie Sheen 2.5 Men?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You meant the good 2.5.
You
There's
meant-
no good 2.5 Men, Ben.
What are you
2.5.
talking about?
2.5 Men, though.
Oh, no.
Great sitcom.
Look, one of you's enough.
The point being, I've chosen
Ow.
the Brady Bunch.
No.
Okay, why?
Because it's kind of just only about the family. The other characters are so unimportant that I feel like I just live in a regular world.
No,
and
no.
then every now and again see funny things.
Because it's the Brady Bunch, and because you're right, you don't really see people who aren't in the Brady Bunch. I'd imagine that you would be like Cousin Oliver,
Oh, Cousin Oliver sucks.
who just gets brought in the later seasons to look cute. Except, no offense, mate, but you're a 21-year-old. You ain't getting the cute card.
You know, if I was doing that, if I was brought in like that, I'd probably team up with the other one, the Marsha one. And the two of us together would be the best duo of hating on Marsha.
You'd be like Cousin Phoenix.
Yeah.
You'd be the Poochie. You'd be the Poochie of the Brady Bunch.
Itchy and scratchy and Poochie show.
I've got to fucking put that in now.
God. That Itchy and Scratchy, that's my choice now. Not really a sitcom.
Yeah, I was about to
but-
That's
say.
a cartoon. That's a whole different episode.
Oh man, we're
Alright.
putting it in the hat. But anyway, no, I'd probably go Community because Community has the main cast, but there are so many people outside of the main cast that have roles and are well-known characters.
Yeah, recurring character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not like a recurring character saying How I Met Your Mother. There's the recurring character of the captain, and the captain is important in story. This is just there are characters where it's oh yeah, there's Starburns. He's kind of just a background character that every now and again has a line, and it's always basically my name is Alex, but it's still people know him. It's they don't just kind of go, he's important for a little while and then we're just gonna get rid of him when he's not. It's they're always in there.
Basically, you want to be a shit extra.
Yes, except
No.
a good one.
No.
Because there
The shit one,
are
not a
definitely good ones
You don't
in
get-
Community.
You don't get to pick your role in this universe. You're a main character.
Damn it. Why am I main? Well, actually,
Because
main would
that's
be
the
pretty cool.
rules.
As a main character in Community.
What are you studying at the community
Yeah.
college?
Well, to become a main character, I'd have to start with Spanish,
Oh yeah,
right? Because that's how they all meet up.
true.
So
presume.
I'd start with Spanish. I'd be there working on becoming a filmmaker, so I could hang out with Abed more. Yeah, And then when Troy's gone, because that happens, I'd be the new Troy.
Donald Glover leaves to make subpar hip-hop albums.
Childish Gambino.
Hey,
He's my favorite rapper now. Yeah, dude. He better be. Or I can kiss his ass.
go
Human
listen to some
centipede.
Run the Jewels, you fuck.
Never.
Anyway,
Ben, what's your sitcom?
I've got a few.
Oh, no.
'Cause- I love sitcoms.
Okay.
Specifically British sitcoms.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I've got a large variety. At first I was going to go with the Golden Girls.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Because the Golden Girls is amazing. Alright? It's just 4 old women and the amount of shit they got away with putting on television
Because they're old. They can
yeah.
do what they want.
They talk about sex a lot in that show, and they just get away with it because they're old women. Gonna go with that universe, but then I couldn't think of any way that I would not hate my life living in it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Would you be an old woman in that universe?
Part of me says
Because
no.
if we're main characters in our universes, you would have to be one of the Golden Girls,
I
right?
could just as easily be a golden guy and be one of the
Doesn't
various
exist.
significant others of the main characters.
Right, yeah.
In one of the later seasons where they mattered.
Right.
Where they
Fair
stopped
enough.
using... it's really funny when you watch early seasons of Golden Girls and you've got actors who will later play major recurring characters come in for one-off guest appearances.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you'll be like, that's Miles. Why is Miles
I
playing
was
someone
just
named Teddy?
thinking. I was just thinking, Miles. Because
We watch a lot of Golden Girls.
Oh my god!
We do.
The Nanny is my sitcom of choice. I've changed my mind completely.
You
Because
fuck.
I love Fran Drescher's voice. I love it, and I just want to be around it constantly.
She reminds me of Janice from Friends.
She is Janice from Friends.
I love that show.
I don't know. Alright, fine. You want to pick the nanny?
Yeah, the
That's
Nanny's
fine.
my choice because Fran Drescher's voice is the best, and I can't remember the butler's name right now.
Neither can I.
But that guy throws so much shade. He's the sassiest dude in the world, and it is great, and I love that show. And I'm planning on having a marathon where I watch every episode
Phoenix,
of
do
The
me a
Nanny.
favour. Do you remember the theme song for that show?
I remember, like, that's how she became the Nanny.
Something. She was out on her fanny. That's how she became the nanny. That's going to be fun to edit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, anyway.
The baby goat warrior.
Baby Go Warrior. That's great.
So search that up on YouTube.
Yeah. Anyway, so you pick the nanny now.
Yeah, I think I picked the Nanny.
Alright.
Because I do really like the Nanny. I love Fran Drescher.
Well, I mean, someone has to.
There's it. Well, hey,
Oh shit.
the Nanny is popular enough that it has been on air like since it ended. Every day it has still been played somewhere. It's like The Simpsons, except it's
Yeah,
the
that's
Nanny.
what syndication is, Phoenix.
Yeah, but I understand
Phoenix,
that. But
you got to put something on in the middle of the day for people who don't have jobs.
yes,
Dr. Phil can't do an 8-hour show.
definitely can.
Yeah, you're right, he could.
You so could.
What else has he got to do?
You're right.
All he does is judge people.
Just telling them to leave each other alone.
Yeah,
Being a shit Oprah.
pretty. Wow. I don't know.
Are
I
you
think
about to
he's.
throw shade at Oprah?
I think I might.
I'm
be.
throwing shade at Oprah.
I think he
What is wrong
might
with
be
you
better
guys?
than Oprah.
Oprah's a bitch.
Alright, Oprah is a bit of a bitch.
Oprah
but
gives away cars that aren't tax free.
That's true.
So
Oh,
whoever she,
really?
Yeah.
all the stuff she gives, they're prizes, not gifts, which means you got to pay tax on them.
Oh.
So most people are like, oh, you get a new car. It's like, oh, great, I can't afford tax on this. It's going to get repossessed. Cheers, Oprah.
Yeah,
Whereas-
but she gave it away. It was a prize. So.
What about Ellen?
Yeah, but whereas
No,
Ellen
no.
DeGeneres calls all of her stuff gifts
Yeah.
so that they are tax free.
Fuck yeah. Good
Because
job,
she's
Ellen.
intelligent.
Good job, Ellen.
Ellen
And Dr.
DeGeneres.
Phil gives you nothing but sadness and heartache.
You're right. And Dr. Oz is just kind of there.
Which one's he?
He's
Like the bootleg Dr. Phil.
some
Right.
shithead. But anyway, back to sitcoms.
Yeah.
Ellen was in a sitcom. That's our segue.
Ah.
What sitcom?
Yeah, Ellen.
That was a sick.
She had a sitcom.
I did not know that.
She was a sitcom star, and then she became a talk show host.
That makes sense. Was it a good sitcom?
Yeah, it was alright.
I mean, I assume it would have to be because Ellen, like, she's a funny chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
But anyway,
she's down with all the memes. She knows how to dab with Hillary. So
Oh,
you know.
Jesus.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Anyway. So my second... Okay, so as I was saying before,
Yeah.
I was going to pick Golden Girls,
Sure.
but I can't see myself not hating my life in that universe.
Right, yeah.
So I instantly went with, okay, well, what's a good sitcom? And then my brain went, Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, no.
But then I thought, no, I'd probably get annoyed at all the fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
So I decided not to go with that. Plus,
Sure.
everyone in that show is kind of an asshole.
Right.
So then my brain went, well, what about the young ones? I like violence.
The Young Ones is a good sitcom.
It's a great sitcom. But then I remembered how that show ends and realized I don't want to die in a bus crash.
Oh,
Spoiler
shit.
alert.
I forgot about that.
The last
Oh
episode
my
of the Young
god.
Ones. Last episode of the Young Ones, they're driving on a bus and Rick calls out, Cliff! And it's a big billboard of Cliff Richards. And they crash through it and fall off a cliff. And explode in a bus. It's awesome.
You think they would have survived that? They like, is it Vivian?
Yeah.
He gets his head ripped off in one episode.
Vivian gets his head ripped... Okay. Vivian gets his head ripped off by a passing train.
Yeah.
He survives a pickaxe through the brain.
Yes.
Neil survives electrocution and various other suicide attempts.
Well, it's not electrocution if he survives.
True. What else? There's the landlord survives multiple deaths because he's recurring. Akmal Saleh, his name is. He's great. No, that's the comedian from Australia. Well, I forget his name, but yeah. And plus all the just general brawls they have. They're very durable.
I love when they kill the rich kids.
Yeah.
They're losing at the game show because the rich kids are buying all the answers.
I like how the rich kids are played by fucking Hugh Laurie and
Yeah.
Stephen Fry. It was great. But anyway.
So what's the answer? 50 pounds? Correct answer!
50 pounds? Yep, job done.
My daddy owns a Porsche. Absolutely right.
You're not wrong. I like the little, when they're all riding in the car like, rah, 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 we're going to smash the oinks.
That's a great sitcom.
I also love how the university that the young ones attend is called Scumbag University.
Yeah. What else would it be called?
It's
Yeah.
awesome. I need to rewatch the young ones. But anyway, I decided I don't want to go with the young ones because I want to not have to like get beat up a lot.
Fair enough.
Plus, I'm not Vivian, so I'd get beat up a lot.
Fair.
Or die. And then my brain kind of went, well, there's no any other sitcoms that you're alright in, Ben, because you're kind of a dick.
Okay.
Like, when you think about it, I don't want to live in the Big Bang Theory because I just get mad all the time.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to live in the Big Bang Theory either because
So
I
Yeah, same.
couldn't put up with those people.
Yeah.
I think. Like
blank, science, blank, pop culture reference.
Well, it's just like I think like
That's an entire
so
episode.
I'm pretty like easygoing with basically everything. You
That
know?
is correct.
I think that like after the like fifth time, Raj is like, "Oh, there's a girl," and then he stops talking. I'd be like, "That's it. I'm out of here. I can't deal anymore."
I have a short temper, so the second time he's like, I cannot talk to this girl. That was a terrible impression.
Yeah,
That
really
was
bad.
really bad.
The second time he's like, I can't talk to this girl. I'd punch him the fuck out. The first time that Sheldon says anything relating to pop culture and people react in the sense of, oh, you fucking nerd, knock the fuck out.
That's fair.
But that's talking about what I wouldn't want to live in.
Yeah.
So I decided the best sitcom to live in is Friends.
Okay, sure.
Because they're all horrible people, and you would be nice by comparison.
No, Seinfeld are horrible people.
Ow. My sister called me horrible.
Fair.
No, like, I mean, she's right, but that's not the point. Have you seen, there's an episode of The Simpsons where Homer talks about being, getting a guest appearance on Friends as Rachel's Irish cousin.
What?
It's just a one-off joke where he just starts talking in Irish accent and he goes, so, you're all doing each other, are you? Well, no one's putting out for old cousin Seamus. That's what I want to be.
You want to be
Makes
cousin
sense.
Seamus?
I want to be someone's Australian cousin. Because the only Australian character that appears on Friends is horrible.
Yeah, what? And her name was like Janine or something
Yeah,
too.
Janine,
Who was she played by?
some bitch.
Some bitch, yeah. She was so horrible.
Yeah, but yeah, I think other than the fact that I'd probably get annoyed at how mean the Friends themselves are, I think I'd do alright in Friends. I know how to survive. Plus, rent in that universe is amazingly cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can all live in New York City for like
in
nothing.
huge apartments in New York with one job.
That was one of the things I found in How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, I forgot about how. Actually, no, I hate Ted Mosby.
In How I Met Your Mother,
He's a walking fedora. He is.
fair.
That's awesome.
But
comparison.
in that show, they're living in New York, right? There are like big periods of time where it's like none of them are working, or like one of them are working, right? And then
Just occurred to me that William's a lot like Barney from How I Met Your Mother.
you think,
Yeah.
What?
That's, Will, if you're listening to this, which I doubt you are, that's not a slight against you, mate. I'm just saying.
but
So he's like a pimp?
no, that's why the comparison's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's where it ends. But they've got a lot of the similar interests.
Yeah, fair enough. There's an episode where Ted moves out, and like Marshall and Lily go to the apartment, and everything's cleared out.
Yeah.
And in that scene, I saw it, and I'm like, their place is huge.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought about it. They're like 3 people living in one apartment together in
Wait.
New York City, and it's that big. And I'm like, how much money did they have before the show?
So if Ted moved out and took all the stuff, does that mean everything in that apartment was Ted's?
Yes.
How did he
most
buy
of it.
all of this
The
stuff?
plot of that episode was that a lot of the stuff in the apartment was Ted's, and a lot of the things that were acquired were Ted's.
Ah.
He keeps everything he's given by his exes.
Yeah.
There's a
Of course
whole
he does.
Yeah, there's an episode at one point where Robin finds out that while they were dating. So she asks him to get rid of it all. And she comes back to the apartment and like it's barren. All their weird kooky stuff like, oh, we've got a lamp in the shape of a phone box. But it's gone now because it was a girlfriend present.
Yeah.
And then later Ted finds out that all Robin's dogs were gifts from her exes.
Oh, I remember this episode now.
Anyway, everyone in that show's kind of an asshole.
No.
Would you gift a dog?
Marshall's really nice.
You're right, Marshall's nice. But
Marshall's
that's because
great.
Jason Segel is the greatest human ever.
Fucking
He's
love
up
Jason
there.
Segel.
He's a top bloke. I
Um,
want to have a drink with Jason Segel.
fair enough. I want to have a drink with Kevin Bacon.
You've said this before.
Yeah. Want to
Not on the
shake his
show,
hand.
but-
No. I want to shake Kevin Bacon's hand, tell him he's the best, and then just hang out with him for a while.
Alright, earlier I clapped while you were talking about How I Met Your Mother, because it occurred to me that I'd come up with a better answer than Friends.
Okay.
One that I can fit perfectly into,
Right.
and one that is the clear, correct choice for this topic.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No,
Okay.
the IT crowd.
Yes, I see that working.
Oh.
Because it's real simple. They never lose their jobs no matter what they do because it's Denham, right? Or Reynolds.
The
boss.
Yeah.
The boss is so incompetent he doesn't realise they're not working. You don't need to know anything about IT because Jen knows nothing, doesn't even know what it stands for.
She's
Neither
the
do-
manager.
Yeah, she's the manager. I don't know what IT stands for. The only job requirement is you need to be able to say, have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, they fix a computer in one episode.
Yeah, one episode. They also fix a computer by opening it.
Yeah. Also, it's the episode where Jen's in charge of keeping the internet safe.
You're right. Also, they've got a goth mate living in a cupboard.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't mind goths.
Now you could hang out with him.
Yeah. Plus, he's played by Noel Fielding. I love Noel Fielding. I don't want to live in a sitcom that he's in, not that he's in Mighty Boosh. I don't want to live in that universe. That's terrifying.
Yeah, no,
Is
I don't
it-
want to live in Mighty Boosh.
What's the album he gives someone at the funeral? Was it a Cannibal Corpse album?
No, it was Cradle of Filth.
Cradle of Filth, that's it. Wouldn't want to live in an actual Cradle of Filth though, that would be awful.
I love the bit where he's like, then I listen to Cradle of Filth, and then it cuts to him on a bed with headphones on, and instead of a Cradle of Filth song, it's just generic screaming. And I'm like, yeah, that's
about
pretty
it.
accurate.
Yeah.
So I've changed my mind. We're going, ready?
Okay.
The greatest sitcom of all
We've
time.
already talked about Friends and IT Crowd.
Yeah, no, neither of those compare.
If you say Seinfeld or It's Always Sunny, I'm gonna
Nope,
kill you.
neither of those. That 80s show, the sequel to that 70s
There was
show
a
set
sequel?
in the 80s.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You'll be fine. You're Phoenix.
Right?
You
I do great in that universe.
you know how to play guitar.
I do.
You know how to play guitar?
It's playing a keyboard, but on the side. It's not that
I didn't even
difficult.
think about it like that.
He's very good.
I didn't even think about it like that.
He is amazingly talented, which makes me surprised he does this podcast.
Woo!
Aw.
But anyway,
But,
so you want to live in that 80s show?
Yeah, that 80s show, because even though it was a dreadful sitcom.
Just gonna put it out there, not familiar with it, so I'm gonna have to
Neither.
take it at face value.
So have you seen that 70s show?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Move that up 10 years, get rid of all the characters and replace them with, instead of like fun characters, just generic 80s archetypes.
Oh, so no Mila Kunis?
No Mila Kunis.
No Ashton
Mila.
Kutcher? Is
No,
it Ashton
no.
Kutcher?
No.
Yes.
No,
He's not in it. Venom's not in it.
Oh.
Aww.
None of
From the
them-
best Spider-Man.
None of them are in it.
That
It's
bit-
a whole new cast
Hang
of
on,
80s
just
teens.
that bit where Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3 is walking down the street with the dance.
He's dancing right now. It's exhausting.
Yeah. Peter Parker danced way better.
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, I went there.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Never.
Okay.
No, he's my guest now.
Haha.
This is my podcast
Don't
now.
touch him. Don't touch him. You don't know where he's been.
That is true.
He's not wearing pants.
That's true. I never wear pants while recording.
Them's the rules.
But yeah, so I'd like to be in that 80s show just because it would just put me in the 80s. That like
You could be in any sitcom from the 80s, though.
no, because this is about like it's not just like a sitcom from the 80s because it's not from the 80s. It's a sitcom about
the
all the 80s like
It was
like
acceptable in the
stereotypes.
80s.
It was
It
like
was acceptable at the time.
it was extra 80s-ish, basically, because it wasn't just like something they made in it. It was like, let's make fun of all the crazy stuff in the 80s. So yeah, that's my choice now, that 80s show, because I don't want to be in that 70s show. Actually, Mila Kunis is in that 70s show.
Phoenix, I'm going
Yeah,
to
but she
stop
was
you
like
right...
14 at the time of recording.
I'm also going to stop you right there. You don't have a chance.
But maybe.
No.
No.
But yeah, so that 80s show is my choice, I think. It's
Fair enough.
it's either that or the Natty.
Fair enough.
Or
Do you want to change your answer? The rest of us have.
No, because I know you're gonna ruin it.
No, it's fine. Go for it.
No.
If you come up with a good enough one, I won't be able to ruin it. Like, I can't ruin that 80s show. I can ruin the nanny because I am firmly believing that Phoenix will go insane after a certain period of time.
so Parks and Recreation.
No, yep, fair shout.
Yeah.
Which season?
When does John Ralphio come into it?
Which one's John Ralphio?
Ben Schwartz.
Like
He's-
season 2?
Season 2 it is then.
Just
Because
not
season 1's kind of...
Yeah, don't pick season 1 because Leslie's an idiot.
Yeah, but season 2 onwards, I think that would be fun.
No, fair enough. That's
Yeah.
a good shout. Fair choice. Netflix
I
that
was,
shit.
I was gonna say The Office, but then I was like, I couldn't put up with Michael. Like The American Office.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, no.
Like that, like Parks and Rec, I watch it and I'm like, you know, it's got its cringy moments and stuff, but still all the characters are like fairly likable.
Yeah.
And then I watch The Office, I'm just like, Michael, please stop everything you're doing. I mean, I love it. I think it's a great show, but it's like there's the episode where one of the characters just blows up at Michael. He's like, I don't think you're a smart man. I think you're an idiot and everything you've done for this company is garbage. And then Michael just like starts like crying or whatever, and the guy's like, it's the truth, it's how I feel. And then at the end it's like, I'm sorry, I was just kidding around. I think you're a great boss. Just like because Michael couldn't handle...
I couldn't take living in the UK office because I fucking hate Ricky Gervais.
Fair enough.
Fuck Ricky Gervais.
I want to punch him in the throat.
I like Ricky Gervais.
He's just a knob.
Yeah, but it's funny.
His entire
Such a
comedy
knob.
is, I'm an atheist. Whoop-de-fuckity-doo, mate.
That is true. That is his whole comedy.
Write a
element.
joke, you stupid fuck.
Except for in the Optus ads, where he's the guy who gets a ton of money to be in Optus ads.
Yeah, too much money. Anyway, and that got me thinking though, shit, I've forgotten.
Oh, good.
Damn it, Phoenix.
Okay.
No, I want to remember what I was gonna say.
Was it the nanny?
No, it had something to do with The Office.
No one else wants to live in the nanny universe,
I know,
alright?
I don't
It's you and
understand
you
it.
only.
I got it.
Right.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Great
Nice.
sitcom.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because the police are very, they're good.
They're good cops,
Yep.
but they're
Like-
fun.
They're fun. The detectives, as long as you live in that district,
Yeah.
they've got a very high arrest rate.
Yeah.
And since they've been told that they're not the best precinct, that means that other precincts have even higher arrest rates.
Yeah.
The version of New York in Brooklyn Nine-Nine is
It's
great.
really safe.
It's safe.
That's fairly safe.
The police are great. I trust the bloke from Lonely Island.
Who wouldn't?
I trust him to make sure I'm not going to get killed.
Yeah, he's a great detective. He loves solving puzzles.
The only puzzle he can't solve
is how to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Episode 1, watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's awesome. I need to catch up on that, actually.
But yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine would be a good one to be in. Except I feel like if I were in it, I'd probably be one of the Hitchcock and Scullys of the precinct.
Oh yeah, actually, can we both live in it? We can both be Hitchcock and Scully.
Yes,
We'll
that
just
would be
replace
good.
them.
Who's Hitchcock and who's Scully?
Okay. Oh, out of me and Phoenix.
Yeah.
Do you know who Hitchcock and Scully are?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Are you serious?
So I'm
I'm
Hitchcock.
not serious.
All right.
I'm Hitchcock, you're
I don't
Scully.
know which one's which.
I believe Hitchcock is the shorter one,
Okay.
and Scully is the bigger one.
So Hitchcock's the disgusting one with the foot that is all warped.
No, isn't that Scully?
You're right. That is Scully.
Yeah.
I don't want to be Scully.
Too bad, you're Scully now.
Ah, wait, hang on. Isn't Scully? Scully's the bigger one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm Scully.
Yeah, exactly.
By pure physical attributes, I am Scully.
But that means you can sing really well.
Oh
You're an
yeah,
opera singer
sweet.
now.
You lose some, you win some. What have you got? Fuck all. You just happen to
I'm
know
great
that...
at paperwork. We're both good at paperwork as well, because
Oh yeah,
that's all they can do.
No, they're good detectives.
Yeah, but they don't
They
want
just
to be.
Yeah, they just choose to be shit,
Yeah.
which is pretty much what we do.
Right?
All right, I think we
Okay.
found the perfect sitcom for us,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
I think so.
With that being said,
What do you fit, Chloe?
yeah,
I don't.
you could be in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well,
I
here's
think-
the thing.
I don't want to sound like real rude here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I think I could fit anywhere if I tried hard enough. Mainly because I'm conventionally attractive.
Oh,
Well, I
whoa,
mean, you're
hey,
not wrong.
whoa. And on that, I'm Phoenix.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for listening. This was a sitcom. That was a long one. Well,
Yeah.
not really, actually. That was quite short.
Why-
Ben,
what
why do you
not
like The Nanny?
Yeah.
I love The Nanny.
Why?
It's a great show.
Oh my god,
There's
she's the most annoying
episode.
person.
There's the episode where the nanny meets Fran Drescher in a hotel, and it's got the best line. Yeah, the nanny meets Fran Drescher in a
Well, maybe too many cooks will spoil the broth, but they'll fill our hearts with so much love.
If you would like to send the boys topics for the hat, contact us on Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.